tout le monde, c'est Totalement. Aujourd'hui, on se retrouve pour une nouvelle vidéo. Voilà, on se retrouve aujourd'hui pour une nouvelle vidéo sur Genshin Impact, l'épisode numéro 25. Donc voilà, on se retrouve aujourd'hui. Ça fait un peu cet épisode pour continuer l'histoire ensemble.
Sometimes the law is compatible with human nature, but sometimes the two conflict. Balancing the two is a discipline in its own right.
Donc voilà, donc on va continuer ensemble l'histoire, et puis on verra ensuite. Je vais prendre le temps qu'on fera l'histoire aujourd'hui, on va beaucoup continuer l'histoire ensemble. C'est très important. C'est très important. Voilà. Ça. Hop. Celle-là. Non, pas celle-là. Pas celle-là non plus. Alors. Bon. Je pense que vous vous serez aperçu que que j'ai découvert beaucoup de choses. J'ai avancé beaucoup dans le jeu, j'ai découvert beaucoup de choses, etc. Oui, j'ai avancé dans beaucoup de choses. Parce que je pouvais pas faire de vidéo pour la simple et bonne raison que j'ai pas forcément le temps, enfin, etc. Donc j'ai pas fait de vidéo depuis 2 mois et demi, je crois. Enfin plus que ça, 3 mois même. Donc j'ai pas pu vous en sortir tout simplement. Les dernières vidéos que j'ai tournées, elles sont sorties et voilà, c'est tout. J'ai juste fait ces vidéos là et c'est tout. Donc là on va essayer, enfin, je vais essayer de m'en sortir au niveau de Cartagena du coup, ce que je me souviens. C'est Cartagena qu'il faut tout simplement battre et ensuite je sais pas ce qu'il va falloir que je fasse, mais je sais déjà que c'est tout pour ça. Après je verrai la suite après, mais déjà ça. Après j'ai obligé de passer dans tout ça, c'est pas grave. Hop, voilà. En fait c'est un danger, tout simplement. Même finalement, encore de tourbillon, et voilà. Du coup ça change rien. Non, ça change rien. Enfin, ça n'a pas l'air de changer quelque chose. Bon. On va essayer de voir un petit peu, si je me souviens un petit peu comment il joue en fait.
It looked impressive enough from the up. This is where all of totalement is minted, right? Oh, so it's a trap! But even if we can't, or better yet, take a nap on top of a mountain of Mora, it's like a dream come true!
Voilà.
Oh, right! It's quiet. Huh? Look! What happened here? Uh-oh. Quick! We have to go...
Ouais.
You've already fulfilled your task as guides.
Huh? Who's there?
If you were Fatui, I imagine that you would be entitled to a generous reward from the Tsaritsa herself. But now, you're nothing but dross. Where should I start? If it weren't for that lovely little rite of parting ceremony you put together, it would have taken me a whole lot. Stopping the Mora mints, hiding away the exuvia.
So you've been planning to take the gnosis from inside the exuvia?
As one of the 11 Fatui harbingers, she will get that which she desires. I'm not asking for your blessing, and there's nothing you... The time for discussion and diplomacy has already passed. I mean, if it were up to me, Either way, we now come to my favorite part, the battle.
Battle? So you're the type that goes looking for trouble, huh?
You could say that. When Signora offended the deities outside the cathedral in Mondstadt, instead of confronting you directly, she chose to rely on the snow and ice to make her escape. When she faces a worthy opponent, she will prioritize her mission, weigh the... But as for me, the greatest pleasure of being a harbinger lies in crossing blades with strong...
We won't let what happened in Mondstadt ever happen again!
Oh, so you intend to fight me? Good. I won't kill you, Traveler. I'll just play a... Besides, you could never defeat me. Not even in your wild... Fighting talk, I love it! Now let... This chance is hard to come by, so show me all you've got. So very few ever get the chance to square off with a Fatui Harbinger. So come now, amuse me, and don't you dare disappoint.
Motion to compel.
Cowering already?
Come a little closer.
So quick to flee. A clear shot.
Inadmissible evidence! Boom!
Oh, so sorry. Freeze! Wind blade! You've made some progress. Guess I should take you more seriously. Haha, good. No wonder Signora was so wary of you. Well, that just means I can go all out. Brace yourself. This is about to get tough. Now, show me what you can do against the might of a Harbinger. Dodge this! Ha! Got you. Cool it! All you do is run. Push your luck. Don't get frostbite. I'll crush you, Wind Blade. Not bad. Your swordsmanship is quite impressive. But that's about as far as you'll get. Didn't think you had that card hidden up your sleeve.
You were just playing us to get close to the exuvia!
Oh, quiet down. Stop acting like some wide-eyed recruit. You've seen this world. You of all people should know. This should have been expected! Well then, I'll be taking Morax's gnosis now! I see. Well, this is most unexpected. You beat me to it, didn't you?
This is going to cost you! You got to the gnosis ahead of me, didn't you? Did you simply move faster? Or did you leak the information regarding the Golden House to me on purpose? No matter. Hand the gnosis over, now! Don't make me take it from you!
We didn't take it!
Die here.
This moment will be frozen in time. Freeze!
Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock.
Yikes! Motion to compel!
Dodge this!
Die here.
Freeze! with the wind!
Look! Child's back to normal!
Well then, time to... It seems the burden of the foul legacy transformation was too great for my body. And now that I consider the matter more carefully, you never had any chance of beating... You had no connection to the Gnosis, no matter where it had been taken.
That's what we've been trying to tell you! We didn't take—
Your show of ability today far surpasses that of Signora's initial assessment of you in Mondstadt. Tell me, you already know the answer, don't you? I can see it in your eyes. But if that is a secret you wish to keep, I guess I'll just have to curb my curiosity. This battle has already left me satisfied. Anyone who strives as I do to grow stronger shall be called a friend.
Pretty sure that's not the normal way to make
Unfortunately, I must bring this amiable conversation to an end. My quest still beckons. Given that the Gnosis wasn't taken by anyone, then we must look once again to the In fact, it might be that the Exuvia was just a diversion of sorts.
What? So you mean that—
Yes, it appears so. Interesting to say the least. It seems that the guardian deity of the capital of commerce is also well versed in little maneuvers. As such, we must now look to our backup plan.
Backup plan?
I had hoped it would never come to this. For the weak, the truth is, the world belongs to those who pursue strength. Unfortunately, we cannot be picky about our methods as Fatui harbingers. Children must all—
So what are you planning to do?
I will awaken the god that lies dormant beneath Guyon's stone forest.
A god?
Osile, overlord of the Vortex, who was defeated by Morax, the Geor Archon in the Archon War, and who has remained pinned beneath the waves by the Geor. If such an ancient god were to be unleashed upon Liyue Harbor, defenseless without the protection of its deity, do you think the cunning Rex Lapis would just stand aloof and watch the ensuing destruction?
But the Archon War ended 2,000 years ago. How can an ancient god appear in a world now overseen by the Seven?
Simple. I've already prepared the means to awaken it.
Hey, those are sigils of permission! Oh, Paimon remembers now. The Fatui have been researching them.
Indeed. The one that was given to you was just a byproduct of our research. With the power of so many sigils of permission concentrated in one place, along with that which was bestowed upon me as a using the powers of ancient gods in such a situation fails to interest me, and is large. But knowing that such an action will not only force the Geo Archon to show its hand, but you as well, that may—
Non, on va...
Let's see. Will the nation that has lost its deity be swallowed up by an ancient malice once more? If you wish to drown together with the people of Liyue, you're free to stay and enjoy the show.
Huh? He's already gone. That guy is fast. What's going on?
C'est cool ça.
happened to see the Jade Chamber flying over just as we came out of the Golden House. Did we make it in time? Is the Overlord of the Vortex?
What are you doing here?
Huh? Hold on. It's the Adepti. What are you doing on the Jade Chamber? Paimon thought you were arguing with the Chising. Is the
Faced with a calamity of such magnitude, we have agreed to put our differences aside for now, and unite.
Oh, Paimon gets it. So how do you plan to defend Lila? Just seeing this Overlord of the Vortex guy put...
It's not just you. We've got new Millilith recruits who can't even stand at attention without shaking. The force of an ancient god's presence seems to be too much for ordinary people, which is why we must stop that monster before it gets any closer to Liyue Harbor.
So the Archon War was fought 2,000 years ago against enemies like that thing? So will the power of the Chising, Millilith, and Adepti...
We've already discussed this together, and our conclusion is... not necessary.
What? Wait, all of you were supposed to be the Guardians of Liyue!
One certainly could.
Huh?
The Chising did once research the matter of the Guizhong Ballista when it piqued their fancy. And as fate would have it, one who did craft the Guizhong Ballista with one's own hands is here. For what could you mortals ever learn of Adepti mechanisms? Yet, it would take one, but a little tinkering to turn this ballista.
I suppose this is one blessing from the Adepti that we should be thankful for. So be it. We shall use the upgraded Guizhong Ballista to fight off that god. All the Adepti here can lend their strength to man it. We haven't a moment to spare. Our battle begins now. Yep.
The three Adepti are manning the Guizhong Ballista. Do not let the Fatui disturb their work!
All able Millilith, with me!
Let's go help too!
We Adepti have not faced a god in several millennia. Let one see what you're made of then. What strength remains within you. One wishes to witness.
Time to fulfill my duty. It isn't time for a break yet.
Incinerate!
You can't run! Well,
This should be fun.
Boom boom!
don't be a killjoy. You've only just begun.
Not breaking up the way.
Motion to compel!
You can't run!
Come a little clip.
This should be fun.
Looks like I went too far.
Incinerate!
Dodge this!
Boom boom!
That is Osial's divine power. I am very familiar with it. Be careful not to get hit.
Fatui! Their attacks are unrelenting!
How daring. Snezhnai's diplomats will answer for this afterward. Every last one.
No excuse for slacking!
The ancient god's attacking again! There are so many Fatui too! We kill them!
Were you about to say we can't hold them, children?
Huh?
Don't lose heart. Here, take this.
This is adeptal energy! That light from your body, it's like the time in Julian Karst! Wow, it's a Madame Ping shockwave! This granny's really strong!
I guess this is breaking a sweat. What's it just said? My work. No sweat. You're not going anywhere. Flash frost.
With the blood of the Chilean, I guard you against evil! Cast your fear of injury by the wayside, and fight with all your might! I too did this during the Archon War!
So this is what Ganya's like in a fight!
My name means swiftness. Take my power and run as I do.
We're going too fast!
You are strong in body and spirit. Perhaps you can withstand 3 forms of adeptal energy at once.
This will hurt a little. Please bear with us.
Once you've adapted, try to use them in battle. Cool it.
Time to fulfill my... Now you're not going anywhere! Disgusting.
Exercise caution. I fear that the god's power has reached its peak. In other words, if we hold here, there's nothing worse to come, right?
Here to play with
Disappear!
This isn't good. I guess this is it.
Over here!
Windblade!
Not for him! You're not going.
Look at me.
Judy!
With the wind!
The Fatui's numbers are thinning!
Fight on, comrades! Once we finish this lot off, the Adepti will be able to deal with the god in peace!
The interlopers are no more. Now we may commit ourselves fully.
Be careful now.
The Guizhong Ballista is destroyed. Without its covering fire, retaliation shall be difficult.
But the Jade Chamber is our last line of defense. We can't give another inch, no matter what.
I have another idea.
What do you mean, Lady Ningguang?
I'll sacrifice the Jade Chamber.
What is the meaning of this?
I understand.
Traveler, lend me a hand. Farewell, old friend. Goodbye for now. Let us meet again in the future.
Is it finally over?
The ominous aura of that monster has indeed begun to fade. The effects of the Sigil of Permission last but a short time. It will be some time before the Overlord of the Vortex can make any waves again.
We are indebted to you for your assistance. If the Adepti hadn't happened to be here, the future of Liyue Harbor would surely have been in...
Save your flattery. We didn't just happen to be here. Surely you won't pretend to have forgotten the reason for which we came.
Come now. There's no need for such harsh words, Cloud Retainer. I've heard that when Ningguang began learning to do business, she had already started setting aside part of her then limited income in preparation. At first, it was only the size of a small room, but with continued expansion, it has become the palace that It is a testament to Ningguang's entire life, both as a businesswoman and as seeing the Jade Chamber destroyed in the defense of Liyue means much to her. To me, such cooperation and sacrifice deserves at least some recognition, don't you agree?
Well, I was really hoping you would say that such sacrifice could at least be used as some lever. Thank you all for hearing me out. We know very well why the Adepti came here today. But please forgive us. We cannot yield to your wishes.
Oh?
3,700 years. According to our records, the Adepti signed a contract with Rex Lapis to even to this very day, Liyue and its lands have stood the test of time, immovable as stone, just as it was thousands of years before. But that does not mean that the Liyue of today is the same city as it was all those years ago. Do not merely cast your protective gaze upon the land. Instead, focus your sights on our city and—
Are you questioning our means of protecting Liyue?
I mean no offense. I simply hope that our Adepti forebears would see Liyue in a new light.
Forebears, you say? One doubts you would be fit to be part of such a lineage.
This morning, Rex Lapis appeared to me in a dream.
What?
In the dream, I yearned to tell him that we Qixing, though mortal, are equally bound to the contract. Each passing generation of the Qixing leaves me. I also thought to tell him how the past generations of Qixing had strove under his rule to survive in our mortal world, establishing a network of contracts which has since— But I dared not speak. I could only gaze at him in silence until the moment I awoke.
Oh, Ningguang.
Yet another perspective. What are you trying to say, Outlander?
Right! That's something that happened in Mondstadt. It's a story about the Four Winds and the people of the Animal Archon. The Animal Archon sought to quell the strife between the two sides, because he believed that such conflict would only scar the hearts of both.
Each of the 7 nations has its own scars from the past.
Though your point is the very height of simplicity. As Adepti, we've become a laughingstock, to be chastised thus by an outlander who has lent us such succor.
All right, all right. Didn't Ningguang suggest that we should focus on the city and each of its citizens? I know I already have, so...
I apologize for appearing in full armor. I am afraid I cannot show the proper...
And who are you?
I am Feng Yan, a sergeant of the Millelith. I have come to extend my thanks to... I thought this battle would perhaps be my last. But thanks to the aid of the Adepti, our forces were not as badly battered, although I am a mere mortal soldier. I promise to hold the line and never betray the grace...
Huh? Why does everyone look so down? Didn't we just beat that big monster?
Weren't you frightened, dear? It was quite the predicament.
I wasn't afraid. All the strong Millelith guards were there, and those powerful heroes with their visions were there. When danger is near, everyone always protects me. And the rest of the time, they make fun toys, and thanks for protecting Liyue Harbor. Please, come visit us for the next lantern rite!
Unfortunately, we wouldn't be able to participate.
Huh?
Because we are Adepti.
Oh, okay. It must be...
You see, this is what Liyue is like today. The country of contracts is grateful to the Adepti for their protection. But it is no longer necessary. Although their blood is weak, there is still strength to be found in those we call mortals. The time of contracts between gods and Liyue has long since passed. Now is the...
Seeing the port around us now, it is hard not to feel a bit out of place. Wouldn't you say so, Cloud Retainer?
Your line of inquiry is askew. One did not spearhead this expedition to Liyue Harbor.
Seems like the Adepti have had a change of heart.
Let us return now.
Eager to leave, conqueror of demons.
Yes, one understands what the Conqueror of Demons means. The city of Liyue has... One fears that by the time one finally grasps the new contracts of Liyue, you humans would have once again changed the place beyond recognition. Fair enough. Away we shall, and return whence we came.
Since we Adepti have consensus, then one shall persist no further. But how will we ensure that the Liyue Qixing will not simply exploit their power once we depart? In my view.
All right, Mooncarver, you needn't worry. It seems to me that this right of supervision is best left to the people of Liyue.
Looks like the conflict between humans and Adepti was avoided. All's well that ends well, huh? Oh, right! It's nice that we've got peace and all, but we're forgetting one thing. Child wanted to unleash the god, but we were able to handle the Overlord of the Vortex on our own. So Rex Oh, and speaking of that, don't we still need to get to... Hyman doesn't get it. But isn't the strongest lead we have the Adepti-less rite of parting that we're organizing? No idea where Zhang Li's gone. Let's ask for him at Wangshen Funeral Parlor.
C'est très bien. c'est très bien. Donc voilà les amis, donc je vais aller donc sur la statue des 7 pour me soigner tout simplement. Et ensuite je vais vous laisser pour cette vidéo qui aura duré je pense assez longtemps. Pour que vous puissiez voilà, avoir une petite vidéo tout simplement. On va continuer l'histoire ensemble. On va la continuer dans le prochain épisode, l'épisode 26. L'épisode 26 devra arriver dans peu de temps. Dans peu de temps. Et voilà, j'espère que cet épisode vous aura plu. Tout simplement. Et s'il vous a plu, n'hésitez pas à liker, commenter, partager, à vous abonner, à activer les notifications. Parfait. Donc voilà, c'était pour une vidéo de fait. Je vais juste me téléporter à Monstat pour aller chercher la récompense d'une nouvelle aventure avec vous. Comme ça au moins je l'aurai fait. Donc voilà. Comme ça ce sera fait et puis j'aurai plus besoin d'y penser. Comme ça vous aurez une trace de ce qu'on peut faire aussi quand on a une nouvelle aventure, pour ceux qui ne connaissent peut-être pas le jeu et qui me découvriraient peut-être. Tout simplement.
Add Astra.
Voilà. Après le prochain niveau c'est 40, il faudra que je fasse un donjon, tout simplement pour pouvoir y aller. Donc voilà donc les amis, je vous remercie d'avoir regardé cet épisode. Je vous souhaite toute une bonne nuit. Salut tout le monde.